All right, AP. It is the afternoon of the game, and you've turned up at the Loren Forest Stadium. The beautiful, verdant, treed clearing in a forest, which is basically what has been used to play Blood Bowl on, where the fans are turning up. Of course, there are still, buildings that have been built here for facilitating things like the dugout and the broadcast booth, and you indeed do have an owner's office, so to speak, a room apportioned to you that you can go into before the game for your pre-game preparation. But as Rince steps into the room, the first thing you pick up is a particularly foul odor, something along the lines of a suppurating an infected wound. And in the sort of the dark corner of the room, a figure emerges, stepping forth. It's a woman, you think. She is balancing herself on a stick, on a pole, basically, or just a jagged piece of wood used to support herself. So,
Sorry, I just want to be clear. Do you mean she's supporting herself with a staff, or she's using a pogo
no,
stick?
sorry, you're right. A staff. I had
Okay.
a cognitive dissonance there and lost the word.
Okay.
But a staff implies something that's been fashioned. This is more something that has just been
All right.
gathered.
Yeah, a walking stick. I just when you said she was balancing herself on a stick, I was like, okay, all right. I don't know what's going on.
um. So, but obviously couldn't stand without this staff to lean against. Her skin is pockmarked and has oozing sores. Hair is clumpy at best, and her eyes are white and cataracted. So she's frail and thin, although she has a distended belly that looks almost like she's a few months pregnant. Although you can see sort of movement along the surface of her belly of something like something very clearly moving back and forth inside her, even through the sort of the tattered robe that she wears. Um,
Okay.
but despite all this, nothing about her uh, way of carrying herself implies that she means any direct threat to you as such. She's just stepped into the light so she can be seen.
Okay.
Ah,
I
yes.
continue to sit down at my office chair, and I just more or less ignore her and start doing paperwork and just go, so is this a visit from the Lord of Pestilence, or is this like a personal call?
It it can be both, can it not? My name
I'm afraid I don't know you.
my name is Asaya. And you,
Asaya.
yes, you are Vince Barrel Rider, yes, the owner of the slavers.
I owner is such a loaded term. I'm a representative for the owners of the team.
Well, you have caught the attention of the grandfather of plagues, and I have come here to make you an offer,
Listen,
Mr. Barrel
I'm
Rider.
very flattered. I already have a supreme deity.
This
Uh,
this is not an offer to recruit you, Mr. Barrel
oh,
Rider.
okay.
Um, she points down to the ground at the feet, and you're sure it was there before, but there's like a large uh wooden chest now at her feet, and she sort of leans down and lifts the lid, revealing several of these. You've heard about these gold coins that were being used to influence the 11th tournament. These old world coins, um, pre chaos coins that fill this coffer. All we wish is your team regularly does a performance at the start of the game,
Mm-hmm.
uh, a power to influence the weather. There are 20,000 gold coins here that would ask only that you forego that ritual today.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I, as the owner, have nothing to do with that ritual. That is a performance by the players to respect their personal divine being of choice. Hash Hut, praise be to the Chaos God of Fire. I can take your offer to them. I don't think they're going to accept. Honestly, I think you should just take your giant chest of coins with you. I mean, 20,000, that has to weigh so much. That has to be quite okay. Look, you'd better just take the chest with you, and I'll let you know whether you should bring it back, Asaya. Thank you so much for this offer. The team loves hearing about sponsorships offers, but this is a non-secular matter. It's strictly religious in nature. My team has a deity of choice, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. My agent will be in touch with you.
Well, if you ever find yourself looking for a new patron, know that you have impressed my lord, and you need only ask. And she
horrifying, truly horrifying.
she and the chest sort of fade out of existence.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Nuffle, I'm gonna need your help today. I'm gonna need your help. This is going to be a truly superb bowl today, and I need you out there, buddy. I believe in you.
All right. So without any further involvement of the Chaos deities, I
know you do it at the beginning, but I just
you find yourself back in the broadcast studio of Cabal Vision in front of Wilhelm. Welcome back to Cabal Vision. I'm Wilhelm Wolfsbane, and you're watching Blood Bowl 7s. That's right, folks. It's time to return to the Brew Bowl, a 7s tournament proudly sponsored by Bugman's Ultralight. We're at the pointy end of the competition now as we head into round 6. By the end of this week, the fate of some teams will already be locked in, so don't expect any team to leave anything on the table. And that applies especially to tonight's teams, the Loren Forest Drakes and the Black Iron Slavers. If the Drakes pick up another win tonight, that will guarantee their top position at the ladder at the end of round 7, giving them the opportunity to go into the playoffs against the 4th place holder. If the Slavers lose tonight, they'll have to watch the remaining games of the round to see whether other results knock them out of playoffs contention. Now, for my own part, I'd like to personally thank all the wonderful fans who supported me last week through my multiple pitch entries. I racked up several additional casualties, putting me back in 4th spot on the top 5 all-time leaderboard for the Iron Skull Cup. The NAF officials have spent a lot of time working with my lawyers, and I am afraid to say that based on the agreement we have reached, I won't be returning to the field anytime soon. But that's fine, because I got my record back. Back to tonight's game, though. It's time to welcome my guest to the studio. Black Iron Slavers owner, Reese Barrowrider, welcome back.
I'm more of a representative. I've really had to clarify that more than once today. Wilhelm, there was some talk in the locker room with my guys about... See, I know that the local studio here doesn't care if people die in the studio and won't pursue legal action. So we were thinking about sticking you in an Iron Maiden and then stabbing you every few hours. But I realized eventually that was particularly bad-natured. When I was a young boy watching Cabal Vision and seeing Bob go out on the field and really fuck dudes up, you were really just being a Bob. You were being a Bob. It was for the fans' entertainment. You did screw us over really badly. I personally attribute our loss more or less entirely to you, but maybe that was Nuffle's wisdom. So I've come to terms with that, and I've convinced my team that they will only attempt to kill you once between now and the end of the season.
I look forward to it.
Excellent. They are working on like a garrote made of barbed wire. So I don't know if you've died like that before. I assume it's going to be excruciating. They are pissed.
Oh.
They burn with the fires of the god of fire.
Tell them to bring it, Reese.
Okay. I don't have to. They're watching this broadcast right now live.
I think it's safe to say that it's been a tough season for the Slavers, right? You've lost some key players due to death in the draft. Despite only losing 2 matches, your team is languishing near the bottom of the table. There's no doubt you need a win. And here you are about to go into battle against a team that technically remains undefeated in this competition. That's really got to mess with the players' heads and possibly yours too. So, what are we looking at for the Slavers tonight? What are we looking to see?
I mean, once again, I don't see victory in the cards for us here. I'll be honest, I made several strategically bad calls early on. We've lost Tower and Nitro due to basically my decisions, and that has cost us big. It has cost us huge. Some other strategic decisions were made. The loss against the Halflings is a embarrassment on my record. The Halflings have pretty much gone to get totally wiped by every other team so far. Honestly, I don't think there's a way without a literal act of not one but two gods to pull us into the playoffs tonight. So really, our plan going forward is to disable or kill as many Wood Elves as possible. I've always said it. We're really the bad guys here. I mean, there are a lot of other teams that come from a broad spectrum of alignments, but when it comes down to it, if you're looking for the top bad guy, it's the one who made the other top bad guy, who's the real big bad guy. You know, we're like the grandfather bad guy. We're bringing in two mercenaries today. One of them's entire purpose in today's battle will be to kill elves. We're bringing in Atlas. We've also got Hawk, who's out here representing today for us. It's a bit awkward with Hawk, not our usual kind of player, a bit more righteous, a bit more self-righteous, I'd say, but he's a leader and he's got the right stuff. And that's something maybe we've lacked all along. And today, we're just hoping to match tackle zones with people who jump really far and kill them. Kill a lot of players, kill as many players as possible. We have no advantages going into this match beyond having a single player who is slightly stronger. And we have a lot of disadvantages. So today is about losing gracefully in a way to disable our opponents so that they lose in the future. And really, I want to thank the Ogres owner for teaching us this method.
There's a lot to unpack with what you just said there.
A whole lot. I know. I am often wordy and verbose.
Let me go back to an earlier point. You mentioned one of your passable centaurs, Tower, and we saw that when you had him on your team, you were controlling the opponent's speed and movement with some exceptionally accurate kicking. You've obviously got a fast team. You need to try and lock down if you want to bash them so hard. And I hear that one of your Hobgoblin players, Storm, has been stepping up his kicking game. Do you think that will give you that much needed edge in locking this team down?
No, absolutely not. I feel like our Chaos Dwarves tackle abilities and bringing on Atlas are the only possible way to lock the team down. Being able to kick good just keeps the ball on the opponent's side of the table for a little bit longer. I don't know that matters that much with the team with the kind of passing power we're looking at with Wood Elves.
Well, their thrower is, this would be their new thrower's first game, so he's yet to prove himself.
Look, I got my eye on him.
There have been a lot of memorable moments in the season so far, and you touched on it before. One of the ones that stood out heavily for me was your win over the Mountaineers in round 3. Especially the moment where your team scored off their own kickoff almost immediately with the help of Hackflem Scuttlespike. Now, I have heard through the rumor mill that others have noticed what you could do with the Gutter Runner come Blitzer. I've even heard rumors that the Skavenblight Scavengers may be looking to franchise some teams in the Sevens format in the future and have their eye on you as a personal recruit. So let me ask you this personally, Reach. Would you ever consider trading Hashut for the Great Horned Rat?
Just to be clear, I do not worship Hashut. I have been flat from the beginning. I am a cultist of Nuffle, praise be to him. I am helping manage a team that has a religious interest in Hashut and wants to make sure through its ownership committee that message gets out to the people. The people of the Empire have a extremely repressive religion. They don't allow study of other divine beings. beyond maybe Nuffle. So the followers of Hashut often feel as if they aren't as equally represented as other so-called chaos gods, like, the big four that we all know the name of but can't say without invoking their dark powers.
It was a yes or no question, Reeds.
Yes, I would be very interested in allowing myself to be given a managerial position over a Skaven team. In fact, when I came to this league, I initially was looking for Skavens, but just given the performance in this league so far, I would say any sort of fast passing team may be more my style. That said, if the Slavers need to keep me on, I feel very comfortable in my job with them, and I'm hoping that the lessons that I've learned throughout this season can carry me into the next one. And I want to thank the fans for giving me the opportunity to represent one of their favorite teams here.
Okay, Reeds. We've got a game to get to, and you did preempt many of my questions. So before we finish up, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to add today that one of the Chaos Gods sent a personal representative to bribe me today. And it's that kind of behavior that really drives this league. I just want to say that I would be impressed to continue to see bribes spread to other owners and indeed, perhaps even personally to players. Bribes are the strong grease that holds together the cooking soup that is this Sevens League. Only with bribes will we be able to move forward. Now, I didn't accept the bribe because I didn't like the conditions of it, but I was honored to be offered a bribe.
It's an important point, Reese. And for young players out there, don't forget, if you are going to accept a bribe, to make sure you pay all relevant fees to the committee boards to support the bribe movement.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Got to make sure to keep that paperwork on the table.
There you go. Well, there you have it, folks. Round 6 is about to kick off with what I know will be an exceptional game. Both teams are going to give everything they've got, including their lives, hopefully. Let's turn our attention down to the pitch and watch the blood flow. All right, you didn't. Where is your stinger?
I already did it earlier. I didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, well, people have expectations, and you not meet them.
I'm all about failing to meet expectations, James.
Let's do these all important roles that may see some changes in future based upon the feedback I've got. But we're going to do it consistently for now. Okay, this is your corporate. Is this your
corporate?
Okay. That's it. Okay, so then that is no change. You're in a partial success there. Management.
Ugh.
Okay, so that makes it hard to hire. It means anyone that hires will. So it pretty much means that anyone, because if you don't make the playoffs, you won't get any new players. So
yeah, horrible, absolutely horrible for me.
Okay, promotion. All right, -1 of the fan factor roll, and this is your training's not your +1, is it? But it's still a
no, promotion's my +1. This is a 0.
Okay, cool. But that's still a partial success.
Yeah, I walk across the line barely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, wow. So whatever luck you had in a couple of rounds ago is completely abandoned you now. All right. So
I mean, that time I got one win on the board.
Now you had 2 games where you had you were rolling 10s and 11s for all of your.
I know,
your
but the round that I did that in was the round where I got my 1 win.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll a D3 for my fan factor, and it is an extra 1, bringing me to 5. So you can roll for yours. Extra 1, bringing you to 3. Apparently the audience aren't excited about a great game today. All right, D6 for my side of the weather. It's a 2. Roll for your side. It's a 4. So, important question. Is the dance happening?
4 already. Is it already very sunny?
That's perfect conditions.
Yes, we definitely do the dance for very sunny.
Okay. Very sunny. All right. Would you like heads or tails?
I actually used my new move, coin toss.
Yes, so
I will accept kicking to you so I can receive in the second half.
Okay. Then go ahead, please, and set up.
So these guys go over here, I think.
So I put the reroll counter for your team reroll, but don't forget you've also got your leader reroll for Hawk, and you've got your coach reroll too.
Coach reroll, yep.
And the leader reroll resets after the half, as does the team reroll.
All right, I have placed.
Okay.
War dancers on the outside. That is so annoying.
That's the way they deploy every single time.
I know.
If you study your opponent's playbook, you know this.
I would point out that I have deployed my dwarves in the way to block them, but
Yep.
It would be better if they were together so I could get multiple tackles on them.
All right. Where would you like to kick the ball to today?
Okay, so the variation isn't the D8, it's the D6,
It's the
right?
D6. You halve the D6, so you can
so
limit
the maximum it could go is 3.
Yes.
So I've never really done the math on this, but my assumption then is as long as I'm 4 away, the diversion, right, the bounce. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, so here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So
yeah,
I think if I just put it right here,
would never go off. Yeah, that's right.
yes, and it gives me a pretty good chance to keep the ball in play on the opponent's side of the table as long as possible. So deviate roll.
Yep.
I would love for it to be in your own end zone.
Okay, so 5 would be towards that side. So either 1 or 3. So there, or 1, 2, 3.
I'll take the full bounce.
There?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 2d6 for the kickoff.
Not another D8 for the bounce?
No, you roll the kickoff roll first before the ball hits the ground.
I see.
So that is 6 cheering fans. So I roll a dice and add 5. I get 6. You roll a dice and add 3. You get 7, so you win that roll. So you get a prayer to Knuffle. So roll a D8. We'll see what your prayer to Knuffle is.
That I need one.
Great. Blessed Statue of Knuffle. One player on your team gets pro until the end of the match.
Incredible.
They can't have loner, so you can't apply it to one
of
your
yeah. Pro until the end of the match. It's going to be my man, Rebel.
Rebel? Yeah.
Yep, Rebel will take pro.
Just add it in. And you can refresh his base now. Yep.
Use him to slam into people and kill them.
And now the D8 to see where the ball bounces to.
So is Rebel once a drive, or is it once a turn?
Every single activation he can use pro, but it only goes off at a 3+ when he activates it. So,
yep.
Yeah. All right, there you go, nice along the line there. So it's gonna be my first turn. All right. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 4, that's fine. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to declare a blitz with Faceth on Rebel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dice. And we'll knock him down to there. And we'll follow up. That's not through his armor. Then we are going to declare a pass with the thrower. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up
the
on
literal thing I am most fear.
It's got it. So that's 5, 6, 7. He is passing to the catcher.
We got that sunny day.
Quick pass, so it'll be on a 3+ with the sunny day, because it would normally be a 2+. 3+ rerollable because of the pass skill.
That's pretty probable.
He gets a pass skill reroll. He fails, so it deviates 3 times from the target space. So it goes 3 to there, 6 is to there. Give me a 1. 8. No, so it lands behind her in the end. And that will be a turnover.
Okay. You've left me with a conundrum.
That's my job.
Dark James. Yeah. All right. So I'd love to roll up on this War Dancer I'm base to base with. Let's figure out how to do that. I will need a blitz to do it, irregardless.
Yeah. Not even a word.
What, irregardless?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a word.
I mean, because regardless is a word, which means the same thing.
Well, I mean, flammable and inflammable both mean the same thing. But do you
no,
question if...
No, they don't.
Flammable and inflammable.
Inflammable means it's not flammable. Flammable means it is flammable.
Inflammable means it's easy to set on fire. Flammable also means it's easy to set on fire.
Oh, I will accept that irregardless is the dictionary.
The opposite is non-flammable. Okay, I'm going to work on this. You can Google irregardless and inflammable.
Oh, you're right.
And then when you find out that I'm right, you can apologize.
There you go. You're right. Inflammable, easy to set on fire. But yeah, non-flammable, but yeah, okay. Anyway. Anyway, you were
James, you may have British history, but so do I. America knows how to speak the English language on occasion. Okay. I think first off, I'm going to do something that will put me in base contact with Strulio.
Yep.
So I can kick his ass later. So we're going to start there. If I get Rebel up, he has tackle. He will not be able to stop Fazieth from leaping away. So taking down the War Dancer on the left-hand side will be one key part of this. Tank is also going to move into base contact with Ziakos.
Yep.
And I think Blaze is going to do this so that there's also a mark and a second tackle zone to be worried about. I guess she could leap to the right, but that puts you having to dodge into a dangerously close right-hand area. I mean, I think the fact of the matter, how fast is
7?
7. So if you leap and you use dodge, if you've got the ball, either of the War Dancers could just make it to the end zone.
Yeah. And
there's really not a lot I can do about it. I can just do my best to force you.
Well, have tackle zone so they can't catch the ball first off. Because obviously every tackle zone...
You can't catch the ball while you're in a tackle zone?
Well, yeah, you can, but it's -1 to the attempt to every tackle zone. So right now, that one would be -2 to catch. So be catching at a 4+.
That's rough. Okay. I don't want to be throwing hands with Hawk because he's a stunty and he is not strong. But marking with him is a good start. So let's go here.
Yep.
And then do I want to blitz with a Rebel?
There will still need to be a single dice at the moment. Because
I'm working on it. I just don't know. I think if I blitz with Rebel, he'll stay in contact with you even if it's just a push, right?
That's right, yeah.
So I don't want to accidentally put myself in a situation where I push you away from me and can't follow up with Rebel. So I want to make sure Rebel is the one blitzing, which means lining up at least one more mark via Malibu.
Yep.
I think. And then blitz with Rebel.
No worries.
Onto Fazieth.
So it'll be 2 dice.
I'm not asking for a lot here, guys.
Okay, so the both down, we do nothing because we both got block, or you could push, or you could use his pro reroll. We'd reroll both dice if you do the pro reroll.
I will use the. I have to attempt to turn pro on first.
It goes on a 3+. It goes off.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yep. So you can reroll both dice. Okay, you got him. So where do you want to knock him down?
I want to push him
Okay.
back and follow up,
Okay.
keeping in contact with everybody along the way.
Armor roll.
Is that just 2d6 to start with?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's enough. Injury roll.
Dead.
Stunned.
Dead.
Close.
I'll take a stunned word answer.
Yep.
I'll take a stunned word answer.
So I believe it's just Storm that hasn't acted now.
Yeah. So the question is, honestly, I feel like I need to keep Storm in the backfield just to throw some threat zones somewhere that you just don't dodge past me. And okay, so if you dodge away from Atlas, you could go here. All right, so getting through there is not possible, right? You'd have to dodge multiple times, which certainly isn't impossible.
That player hasn't
Instead,
got dodge
we'd be
either.
looking at a leap. So if you leap, you go 2 spaces, right? So you could go here or here, and then dodge out of at least one.
Well, you could leap to here as well. That would be not dodge. That would.
Is that 2 spaces?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to move Storm here just to prevent any leap shenanigan, ball catch, and just keep somebody in the backfield. I think 6 from here, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to cover most of the field that I'm not already covering. All right. I mean, it's a hugely defensive strategy. That's not how we normally do things, but there we go, James. I will call my first turn.
Right, there it is. All right. So I'm going to start off with declaring a handoff from the thrower. 1, 2, 3. Pick up on a 2+. Gets it. And he will then hand off to the catcher on a 2+. Oh, I've got no rerolls, so she fumbles the ball. And it lands right there. So over to you.
Things like this don't happen to me very often, James. I don't know how to process it. Okay, so I want to take my easiest moves first, things that I'm most probably going to succeed at. Throwing an additional blocker on Strulio gets me nothing because I'm already looking at 2 dice. What's my biggest threat here? Probably not Strulio. Putting the War Dancer down is my biggest threat. If I throw a block with tank, I'm already looking at 2 dice because of the
That's
mark.
right. Yeah, you want to throw it
then
with tank.
Then I'm not going to bring Storm up yet. Yeah, I'm going to start by throwing that block.
Yeah, you want to do it with tank because that way, if you get both down, nothing happens at least.
Yes.
Okay, got him.
Yeah, take it down, and I'll push you
there
further infield.
Follow up.
I will follow up.
I'm a roll. That's through. Injury. Stunned.
Stunning War Dancers is what we're doing today. Okay. Next, I'm going to do Atlas on Strulio.
That's a both down, unless you want to use a reroll of some type, leader or team or coach. That would end the turn.
Does leader require anything for me to activate it?
No.
Then I will use. Is leader once per? It's once per half, right?
Half. That's right. Yep.
Okay, I will risk using the leader right now to reroll. Cool. These are pretty bad results.
And
I could do better.
Yep.
And I did do better. I will push him 1 back and follow up.
Armor roll.
Armor roll.
So if need be, you can add +1 to this because of... Okay, so it sticks. So even with this, 7 wouldn't be enough, so it doesn't get through.
Yeah. Haven't blitzed yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get a mark on the ball.
She's only strength 2, by the way, as well, just so you know.
Oh, right. She's the catcher, so she's the one person I can actually bully.
Yeah.
How much does that matter to me, though? I think I am going to just start by marking the ball. I'm not going to declare a blitz there. I just want the ball to be in play, marked. You know, you'll have to do some real shit to mess with Blaze. He's a little bit of a sacrifice here while I figure something else out. Yes. Okay. I can put Malibu 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then throw a
two
dice block Rebel to Gazkith. Let's start there.
So
I both down.
He goes down because I don't have block and you do. So
yeah, okay. I'm gonna push back and left.
You can't. Both down. They don't get pushed. They just drop on the spot.
Okay. Then I roll for injury.
Armor.
Yeah. It's more or less what I meant.
That's enough. Injury. Stunned.
Still have 2 players to activate.
So given you've got reserves, it might be worth considering a foul.
I've been considering a foul on the.
Oh, but yeah, that's not with the mercenary though.
Yes, I realize. Yes, exactly.
I mean, you could get over here and
keep his leader out.
That's your kicker then as well.
That's not bad. I guess I could risk that. I mean, knocking somebody who's already stunned out doesn't help me too much, but I'd love to get a chance to kill. 4, 5, declare. So I'm declaring foul, moving, fouling.
All right.
So it's a
2 dice plus 1, basically. So
+1. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's enough to get through. So roll the injury now. There's no plus to this though. Dead.
Perfect. You helped sell me on this, but more or less this is kind of.
Unfortunately, that does mean it because it's a double on the injury, so Storm is sent off for the rest of the game.
Okay. I've lost my kicker, but so is that over here? Is this
the cage?
No,
the one that looks like a cage.
Send off box.
Yeah,
I feel like killing your war dancer is definitely worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah.
And the rest of the league can thank me for my sacrifice. That leaves the question of what to do with Hawk.
Turnover. When you foul, if you get some turnover. Yep. Okay.
Oh, I don't have something where I can argue a call or something.
Oh, you can. So yeah. Roll a d6. Roll a d6 to argue the call.
Okay. What am I looking for?
Okay, a 6 means he stays on. A 1 means that you personally are sent off. Any other result means that nothing else changes.
And if I'm set off, I can no longer argue calls.
Right? That's right. Yep.
All right. I'm just looking for a 6 then. Not asking for much.
All right, my turn 3. It's suboptimal so far. So we are going to stand up Trulio. We are going to declare a blitz with Zitru on Blaze.
I was afraid of that.
3, 4. Just a push.
But it could have been much worse. Absolutely a good outcome.
Okay. We are going to stand face death up. But that's 3. Dodging 3+ to there. With dodge skill. Yep, okay, so that's 4. He's going to leap to there. On a 2+.
What a madman. Absolute legend here.
Got it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is going to go for it once. It's good. Go for it a second time.
Everything I was afraid of.
He's good. Okay. So now going to declare a pass with the thrower. So he's going to go 1. Get the ball on a 2+. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a short pass. So -1 for
Sunny
short
day.
pass, -1 for sunny day. So it'll be on a 4+ with a reroll. Okay, he's throwing the ball. And catch the ball on a 2+. He's got it. All right. Oops.
Yikes.
Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will turn over.
You having block is a real pain in the ass. You know that, right?
I know, yeah. That's why they're generally considered the best position on the entire game.
Stunty has a movement of 6.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That'd be a dodge to get there, but you could just literally
Oh,
go,
yeah,
you go
right,
through the end
I
zone.
can just go here.
Yeah. Well, you could have gone through the end zone. You could have dodged through the end zone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
3, 4.
This is a blitz, I assume.
I'm not sure yet. I would love to blitz with someone that can throw tackle. Or sorry, whatever the thing is that does. You've got block, and I don't.
Yeah.
Here, which is a problem.
So but
I'm not sure I want to risk
go
rebel blitzing. Yeah, this is still 2 dice, right?
2 dice. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just have to. I have a team reroll here.
Okay, so it's just a push. Do you want to re-roll that?
I do. Okay. Use my team reroll.
So okay. He's got dodge though, so it's just going to be a push. So there or there.
So much worse. So much worse, James. I'm making it easy for you.
I mean, at least push him there. That way you can get your blocker down to mark him so that he can't use his dodge skill to get out.
2,
I mean, even
3.
actually, 1, 2. Wait, before we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, so one possibility is if you're willing to go for it a couple of times, is to actually put yourself in the end zone there. That way, wherever he's dodging to get into the scoring zone, he's got a 3+ with no reroll.
No, I'll just place.
Actually, put him there. Put him there should be fine. Yeah, that's right. So
yeah,
I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's still a go for it though. It's one go for it to get there because you were there. 1, 2.
Okay.
He's got pro, so you may as well. So only on a 2+.
So it's a D6.
Yep.
Okay.
Use pro.
Yeah. All right. Now I need a 3+ on this.
Yep. Okay. Now you need a 2+ again.
Yeah.
Okay. You're good. All right.
All right. I got there. Let's figure out who I can bully. I want to find that catcher who I've got an advantage on. Tank throwing a block on MIDI.
Yep, 2 dice.
That's 2 dice.
Okay, you've got block, so she goes down on the spot.
Yeah, and I don't move with her.
That's right. Yep. Okay. Armor roll. That doesn't get through. Now you've got pile driver. If you want to, you can go prone.
Get a free foul.
Yeah, that's right.
What is the Wood Elf armor? It's 8 across the board.
8 across the board, yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's pretty risky.
Especially because you can still get sent off for a pile driver as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that while I still have more blocks to throw.
All right.
Atlas on Strulio.
Yep. Down he goes. Where do you want to put
him? Middle. I'm into the mid. I'll follow through.
Yep. Armor roll. That's wrong dice.
I rolled the completely wrong thing.
Okay. Okay. With Mighty Blow, we'll get through. So it's just a regular injury roll, not with a +1 because you've used the Mighty Blow to get through the armor.
Perfect.
He is KO'd.
Is that for this
For this
drive.
you might come back on a 4+ in subsequent drives.
Yeah, okay. Well, this drive is about to be done very shortly, but okay. Blaze on Zitru is just a single die,
That's
right?
right, yeah.
All right, whatever.
Got him.
Well, okay. I'll push him back to the middle and follow
And
armor.
Not enough.
No. Okay. That's all my activations. It's over to you.
Okay.
This is some real Skaven shit that you've done to me right here.
All right, so we go stand up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Go for it on a 2+. Got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm blitzing with the ball carrier on Rebel. So we 2 dice because it gets rid of the 2 marks, but he's got 1 assist. Okay, that knocks you down. I'll follow up. Does it get through your armor?
Walk into the end zone.
No, and then walks in for a score. All right, so it's turn 4, and it was by number 7. All right, let's bring our players back. Does Strudio wake up? He does wake up. So you can bring any reserves you want now to bring yourself back up to 7. I'm going to set up to kick to you.
Viper's making his way back onto the field.
All right, you can set up to receive.
3, 6. Okay. I want to keep an eye on your War Dancer.
Which is the one over this side.
Yeah. Or do I want to do that? I need to be assembling a cage of brutality and violence. I don't care if you leave right now, right? So hold on. That's not a good plan. My pro player, or sorry, my catcher is almost certainly going to be the mercenary, the stunty, because he's got 2 agility.
Yep.
So I want him in the backfield to catch in a quarterback position. So dead center, Hawk, dead center. And then let's put Atlas on the left, Tank on the right. That way we're keeping someone facing towards him. Another player, let's say right here, so we can quickly reassemble a cage as needed. And then flankers, just in case you do some weird shit. All right. This is what I've got. Some sort of weird blocking menace.
Okay. Gonna try and thread the ball right in the middle there.
You're insane. You're a madman.
2 to 5, which is landing onto Viper. So roll kickoff first. 7 is brilliant coaching. So I roll a dice and add 0. I get 6. You roll a dice and add 0. Being 2, so I get a re-roll for this half. All right, and then does Viper catch the ball on a 4+? He does not, so roll a d8 to deviate where it goes to. And it goes to 3, so it lands directly behind him. And that is now the start of your turn.
This is round
turn 4.
Turn 4 here?
Yep.
Okay. My stunty can move 6, so I'm going to start by declaring a pickup with Hawk.
Yep. You pick up, you need to declare. You can just do it whenever.
Okay.
Yep.
1,
so
2.
2+.
And
he's got it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's reassemble the cage. 3. Here. You are pretty prone to doing some weird shit. You usually are going to try to do some like side area mark pickoff thing. So I might as well just assemble with the idea that you're going to do that. I'm Tetris piecing you. Go ahead. That's my turn.
Okay. Go for the power play. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there it comes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But is he blitzing with Faz Death?
It's going to be a tough one, but so it would be.
Malibu.
I'm actually considering a 5+ rerollable
Wow.
dodge to get 2 dice on the ball carrier.
Incredible.
I said it's the power play. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a hell of a dodge, which he gets, and then 2 dice on the ball carrier. Just a push. I will use my newly gained reroll to reroll that.
Incredible.
Both down. I have block, but you don't. You go down. Do I break your armor? I do not. The ball goes to 5, which is right there. All right, then we go 1, 2, 3. And I will turn over to you.
Okay, where's the weak one? It's midi in the back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's look at throwing some really incredibly dangerous blocks that will start eliminating players.
So look, I'm just looking at this from your perspective at the moment. So, because the issue is you can't, Hawk can't get the ball in now in 2 turns because you need 3 to stand up. So you've only really got 9 movement for him to play with. If he picks up the ball, he won't get to the end zone. So you really need to have Viper run through the middle, which you could create a space by Atlas smacking Gaze Kith for 2 dice. Yeah.
But I also just kind of want to start killing your players.
Yeah.
I don't know whether...
I've given you lots of good blocks. You've got lots of good blocks to do, certainly.
Yeah, and some bad ones too. But starting with Atlas does seem to be a good plan. So Atlas on Gazkith for at least 2 dice.
2 dice, yeah. Okay. He's got dodge, so it's going to be a push regardless. Irregardless, even.
I'll push him back here.
Okay, following up.
And then do I still get the option to follow up?
Yep, you do.
Okay. That leaves the corridor open. Okay. I guess let's start with Viper picking up the ball because that's really the most important thing here.
So one thing to consider before you declare that, you could consider also declaring a blitz as part of it. And if he gets the ball, he runs through and blitzes with 2 dice on midi.
You're insane, James. You're insane. The ball carrier blitzing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd have to be a go for it.
It'd be 1 go for it and a 2 dice blitz.
I feel like this is a plan by you to make me roll as many dice as possible.
Right, you don't have to. I'm just saying it's an possibility. You could just let him move over this way. It just means that I've got people dodging out to try and block him next turn.
I mean, even if I go through the middle, Dade can probably get me, and Strulio. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to be looking at getting blocked.
I've given you in the past what I thought was good ideas, and then the dice have completely abandoned you. So maybe don't listen to me.
What are my go-tos on Fazieth right now?
So if you stand up Hawk, you can have 2 dice with either Rebel or Malibu on him.
But if I start with Rebel, Malibu can still block Zitru with everything that's around him. So, all right, we'll start by standing up Hawk and then Rebel on Fazieth. Hawk's scoring this round.
It'll be a push because he's got dodge.
He has dodge.
Do you want to pro re-roll that? You're basically going for a 6. Like is what.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so you still got to stick with the original push. So you can push him to there or there. There.
Outside.
Okay. If you follow up, you won't get 2 dice with Malibu because it'll be marked by Faceth.
Okay. I mean, if I take down Zitru,
actually,
then
so if you follow up, you can actually have tank block with 2 dice on Zitru then.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
And then tank will block on Zitru.
Yep.
That gives me some more options. 2 dice. What the fuck was that?
Double push.
There
or there.
Which one's works better for me? I guess pushing him away from other people. I'll push him here.
Following up or staying?
There's no way that'll ever go badly for me. I will stay. I am going to declare the Viper, go for it, pick up ball, blitz.
Okay. So
insanity.
So 3+ to pick up when you enter the square. Okay, he's got the ball. That's 1 roll down. Okay, moving to there. 2+ to go for it. Okay, 2 dice block. Got her.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can push her there, or there.
Push straight back.
And you enter as you follow.
Follow.
Okay, armor roll.
Put her in a body bag.
Not quite.
No.
You still got 1 go for it left if you wanted to.
Yes, I do. But how to accomplish it? Which direction is better to go in?
And all my guys
I feel like I want to stay as far away from the war dancer, but does that even matter with dodge? I just feel like I'm going to get mobbed by you just dodging out of all my tackle zones and then surrounding me with like 4 marks. So let's just try go for it here.
Okay, so 2+. Oops, 1 person. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. You still got Blaze to act and Malibu.
I think Blaze is looking at dice against him on
yeah,
block,
2 dice
right?
down. Yeah, 2 dice down.
That's not a good plan. I'll do a 1 block
on Zitru.
Yeah.
Push.
I'll push him to the 7 mark here. And I will follow up. Ironic that I'm pushing him to my side of the board. What are the odds that you can get a turnover and then throw an incredible long?
So, just a suggestion here, once again. Obviously, Blaze, you don't want to block here because you'd be 2 dice down. Right, but if Blaze was to dodge out, because if you leave him there, he's going to get a 2 dice block and then leave someone free.
Right.
If you dodge him out...
You want me to move him as a defender.
Yeah, yes. Come down and try and form a
what is my dodge out of here?
3+. 3+ to go.
3+? There. Sure, that's a lot better than throwing a block.
Yeah.
I'll buy your insane science.
Okay, yep, so that's 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5... but what's better here?
There's no really good spot. I'd say probably 3,
4, 5. I mean, 6 will get me to here.
Yeah. Probably the best one. Probably the best play, I'd say.
That's it. I've activated everybody, James. You've totally exhausted my options.
All right.
You've made me very desperate.
So we'll definitely stand up midi.
Yeah, of course.
So we are going to we're going to blitz with the War Dancer.
Jesus.
So it's 2+ dodge. He's got the dodge skill. But you've got tackle skill, so he can't dodge. Down he goes. Roll armor.
That's very unfortunate.
That's through his armor. Roll injury.
Jesus. It's happening all at once, James.
He is stunned. All right. Your turn 6.
So, my options are blitz with Blaze on midi and then carry the ball in.
Yeah.
Or
Can blitz with the ball
Try
carrier.
to dodge. I think that blitzing with Blaze is a much more probable outcome.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So I will declare blitz Blaze to midi. 2 dice.
Yep. Push, so you needed. Just push it back.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, let's
Yep.
push her sideways and then carry the ball in.
Yep, that's it. Score by number 5 in turn 6. Okay.
I'm gonna need some acids after this. I mean, that coach that's just Pepto-Bismol, peptides right in my mouth. My God, that was stressful, James. That was really stressful.
Okay, so I will be kicking to you in this half. New half now. You get your reroll back as well, and you get your leader reroll too. So I will set up similarly.
Yes, you are kicking to me, which is good. That's where I want things to be.
Yep.
I think I'll probably do a similar formation once again. Ball carrier, Atlas on the left to do big throws. My guys on the right to block Fazieth. And then Outriders. Was that Viper who scored?
That was number 5, which is Viper. Yes.
I feel like he's been I feel like Viper has low-key privately been very useful to this team. And I don't think I throw enough respect on his name. I will say that this is my formation.
All right. See, you scored once before as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go for the middle, but not in that thread there. Let's go for 4 to 7. Oh, I'm kicking it myself. It turns out 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick off roll. 7 is cheering fans once again. Sorry, I'm doing coaching. So I roll a d6 and add nothing. I get 1. You roll a d6 and add nothing.
Okay.
Okay, we both get a reroll this turn.
Okay.
All right, and then the ball bounces. 4 is to there. And this is your turn 1.
Sorry, where'd the ball go?
It's in the middle.
Oh, it's there. Shit. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God, my movement speed. You are making this a real pain in the ass, huh? Okay, brutal blocker has a movement of
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to make a cage of hobgoblins. Wow.
I'll say it now because you've got 2 rerolls just because you're used to playing the Blood Bowl computer game. In Blood Bowl 2020, you can use multiple rerolls in a turn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I am used to playing the game, so I appreciate you letting me know that. Okay. I think before I start declaring blitzes, I should assemble the cage just to keep the ball marked AF. So that's going to be easy to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I can get here. Okay, that part of the cage, or I can assemble pretty easily. All right, now we're gonna the matter of picking the ball up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Declaring pickup with Hawk.
2 plus. He's got it.
Okay. Then I think maybe Atlas can't blitz anyone, huh? He just doesn't have the range. If Malibu moves here,
Yep.
he doesn't have an additional no, because Blaze isn't marking. Okay. So you will probably try some really dick shit with your boy Fazieth again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I got a real killer to block that. I don't want to leave every available area open. Sorry, closed. So I'm gonna move here, and this is the guys I want to have blocking are on the wrong side of the field. You have made me upset. I believe it is now your turn, James.
Okay. All right. So let's start with putting Gaze Kith here. We're going to declare a Blitz by Faceth onto Viper. Down he goes. Has to go there. I will follow up. Not enough to break his armor. Then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it. Oh, down she falls. Roll armor on her.
You're really taking some risk here, James.
Stop being her game today. All right. Over to you. Turn 2.
All right. I need to get the ball carrier out of contact with Fazius. I'm currently marked with Atlas.
You do have a 2 dice on Atlas on Faceth is still 2 dice right now.
Because I have a mark with Hawk.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then yes, I will start with Atlas on Fazius.
Okay. Down he goes.
I will push him sideways back towards behind Zitru, and I will follow up.
Okay, armor.
Throw that armor dice.
Okay, that's through without money blow, so you can do +1 on the injury.
Amazing. We love that.
Still just a stun.
Still, Stunning War Dancers works great for me. Okay, we're fan. How do I get out of this reverse cage you have trapped me in? My ways forward have become limited indeed.
I mean, probably what I would, just my suggestion, look at doing is bringing Blaze forward, having Malibu blitz Strulio out of the way, and then you've got a path down the side there.
That does leave your people in the back able to follow up. Tackle will help with that, but I do like that plan, so let's do it. Malibu blitzing on Strulio.
Yep, 2 dice. There he goes.
Push to the middle, follow up. Armor dice are out.
That's through armor. Roll injury.
Kill.
He is KO'd.
All right, I'll buy it.
You've still got movement left as well with that guy too. So you've only moved 1, 2. You've still got 4 movement left.
I'm actually thinking of moving behind Gazkith then and throwing another mark down.
Yeah. Consider going there. That way he can't dodge away because otherwise he'd dodge there on a 2+.
Very well. Okay, I'll buy your.
You buy what I'm selling?
I need a new cage. 1, 2, 3. Can I assemble one? If I put you here and then put you 2, 3, 4, that has assembled something like a cage that will require you to 1. Yeah, I'm actually not going to go for the longest possible runs here. I'm going to 3, 4, play it a little bit safer than that. Just to cut the rear guard from following too easily. And then I think just have Viper stand up. And that will be my turn.
Okay.
I should be able to run it in once I throw some blacks.
All right, gonna stand up midi. Okay, we're gonna 2+ dodge. It's a blitz. Sorry, I'm hearing blitz.
Blitz. Okay.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2+ dodge. Use my reroll. 5, 6. Go for 6, 7 move. 7 move. 7 move. Okay, I need to go for it. 2 dice on the ball carrier. I am going to take both down.
Okay.
Do I break your armor? I do break your armor.
Jesus.
And I kill him. Orc is dead.
Well, he's a mercenary, so we don't care that much.
So let's see. And you can
as the leader reroll.
You can now roll armor on me for
Oh yes. That was a big play for
enough.
you.
Okay. Now the ball will go to 8, which is onto his body. Then it will bounce off him into the middle there. And that's turn over to you now.
Phaziath needs to go from stun to whatever the other condition is.
Yeah. Prone.
Okay, how do I do this? A hobgoblin is going to have to pick it up, probably. I think that they're better at this than the dwarves. They're all equally good at 3+. Okay. I do want to start eliminating your players as well while I have this slight advantage in numbers. So with Malibu blocks on Gaze Kit.
Be 2 dice.
For two dice. Feels risky, but okay.
Push. So you have to be pushed to there.
Yeah, but that's okay because I can still throw with Atlas.
Following up.
I will not follow up, actually. Okay. Atlas is going on Gaze Kith again, and that is still 2 dice.
Yep. Down he goes.
Push to beside Phaziath. And
follow up.
I will not follow up. Armor roll.
Not enough.
Okay. Now I've got some free hobgoblins to go for picks. The guy who's down does not count for tackle zone.
That's right. Yeah, you can just move straight past him.
Then I will blaze tackle zone, blaze pick up the ball.
3+.
Come on, buddy.
You got it. 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, and I go for it.
Yep.
2+. Yeah.
That's a score.
I did want to try to fuck around and kill more of your players, but scoring is more important than that.
All right. Does Strudio wake up? He does not. So you're kicking to me. So you can now bring.
I'm gonna pull. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my last player in.
Yep, your journeyman.
I'm kicking to you. I have a player. My kick player is out, right? Yes,
yep,
he was thrown off the field. So I can no longer pull off that complete bullshit.
You'd murder a war dancer though, so
looking pretty weak. Yeah, I do need to keep track of the war dancer. You have 5 players. My guys are slow. I want to put Atlas dead center, Chaos Dwarves as outside blockers. That's going to give me as much coverage as possible to stop the war dancer.
Yeah.
And then I'm kicking, so yeah, let's just do this.
Okay, I will set up.
Need the folks at home to appreciate that James is going a little easy on me. He's really helping me with strategy and also making some insane moves that if they had worked would have dunked on me so hard.
I failed some 2+ stuff. That happens with Wood Elves sometimes.
It does.
Where do you kick the ball to?
Okay, I need to kick safe. So I think probably right here.
Okay. Deviate roll. So it's going to go 4 to 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, right onto the War Dancer's head. Roll
Amazing.
2d6 for the kickoff. 10 is a blitz, so you get to move 1d3 plus one of your players, and you can do one blitz as part of it as well. So roll d3. So 3 of your players may basically take an action. They take a move, and you can do one blitz as part of it.
One blitz is part of it. There's no one I can get to without go foring it right now.
That's right.
So that's not particularly good for me. But closing the field down probably works. So sorry, I can move how many? 5?
3.
4?
3.
3? Okay,
yeah.
3. 1. Geez, I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. I think that I want to just hold this line.
Okay. You want to?
I don't know that I want to risk getting surrounded, getting marked up. I want to make sure I got coverage, so I will not blitz.
Okay. I will catch the ball on a 3+. Which I did not, so the ball instead goes to 2, which is there. And now it's my turn. All right. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to declare a blitz with Faceth. So 1, 2 plus pickup.
Right down the alley, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dice. I will push you and not follow up. And that's my turn over.
That was pretty scary. All right, well, you've got something like a cage that's a real goddamn pain in the ass. What can I do with Atlas to fuck your day up? I think there's a possibility of a blitz on Zitru, which would then Blaze would be something. Yikes, not the best, but let's start there. Atlas blitzing on Zitru.
Okay, be 2 dice. Push.
I will take that push, actually. The question
There or
is where to
there?
push you to. I think to the rear.
Okay.
And I follow through, kind of opening up a way. So no more blitzing. I need to continue to make your life difficult somehow. Blaze on Phasiath
1
is
dice.
1 dice. If I move Tank in, it's still 1 dice,
That's right. Yep, exactly.
And if I move Viper in here, it's still 1 dice because Gazkith is.
Yeah, everyone's marking everybody up. There's no assists to be gained.
That's a problem. I am still going to move Tank here, though, because
Okay.
I want Tackle to be an issue for you. Let's put Malibu somewhere that's going to make Phasia's life difficult. And 1, 2, going here, still making his life difficult. Putting someone here gives Physiath the possibility of blocking out into there and then dodging with some sort of blitz bullshit. And also, oh, you wouldn't be able to push me off, right? You'd only be able to push me back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What does moving there get me? It doesn't give me another mark in any way, right? Because it's all going to be canceled by Gazkith.
Yeah, that's right.
It would just be closing this off, which I think I've already done with Malibu. So I don't know that matching up there is a good idea. 2, 3, 4 will get me here. And then if I... So this is... a block here is just one, right? One die because
because she's
of
2.
the mark.
Yeah.
And then if Viper moves in front of the day, I've now locked that down and I have a positive mark. If I were, well, you know what? Let's just go with this, James. I've completed my turn. I have no further
Okay.
capability. Well, no, wait, hold on. I can still throw a 1 die block with Blaze
You
on
can, yes.
Fathieth, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So let me undo that. I have 2 rerolls and my coach reroll. I will throw on him,
1 die.
even though this is improbable.
Down he goes.
Wow.
He has
Incredible.
to go there.
Yes. What does following up get me? It will get me super marked. I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna keep this. I kick this. I'll be able to push Gaz.
Armor roll.
Yeah.
Not enough. Nope. Okay, and D8 to where the ball goes.
Right on top of me. Right on top of it. Just straight to 10.
Is 8 is behind to there.
Right here?
No, it goes.
It's where the ball carrier is.
Yeah,
okay, I see now. Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with a 2+ dodge. Good. Okay. Dade is going to block Rebel. 2 dice. Push. So I'm going to push him to there and not follow up.
Yeah, you freed up your...
I'm declaring a handoff with Faceth. So 3 stand up. 4, so 2+ dodge first off. With a dodge reroll, because no one with tackle was marking him. Okay, 2+ pickup. 5, 6, handoff to Midi, the catcher. 2+. And she's going to go 1, 2+. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it. Up, down she goes. Okay. Roll armor.
Oh my god, James! I hate these guys.
No. And the ball will come out. Oh, she's got safe pair of hands, actually, so she's going to put the ball...
You get to pick where you put it, right?
Yeah, right there. And that's turnover.
Good. Grim Dark! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put a mark on her. 1, 2, 3, 5. Pick up the ball. What's the rest of my team look like? Let's start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puts me on midi.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets me to pick up the ball. Declaring pickup.
Okay, 3+. No.
I will use one of my rerolls.
Okay, he's got a 5+ loner though, so you got to roll a 5 or a 6 for the reroll to count.
I definitely fucked this up then. Definitely picked the wrong player to do it with.
No, the roll doesn't go off, so the ball deviates from his spot. That's turnover.
Great.
The roll deviate roll. Oh, deviate, sorry, D8.
That's awful for me. This is pretty much a bad case scenario.
1, he fumbles it to there.
Well.
All right. My turn. All right. Okay. Stand up for 3. 4 is a 2+ dodge. With the dodge skill. Okay. 5. 6 is a 3+ dodge. No. Down she goes. So roll armor. Nope. And the ball will go 7, which is to there. And that's my turnover.
You're killing me, Japes. You're aging me. It's like I'm in 2016 again.
I needed to not foul that first dodge because I would have had the dodge on the second dodge attempt.
This is my final turn.
It is your final turn. Yep.
Scoring is out of the question. I have 2 points and you have 1.
Yep.
So I need to keep you from scoring.
Yep.
I'm going to start with Tank throwing on Gazkith.
If you do it with Blaze, you'll push him off the field.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense as well.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. We'll do that. I do love pushing people off the field.
That's all it takes. You off he goes. Okay, so you go straight. Do you want to follow up or not?
No follow-up.
Okay, so you go straight to injury roll, no armor roll.
Big fan.
So he's stunned, so he goes in the reserves box, but he's off the rest of the game effectively.
If I move Tank here,
yep.
Viper
2 dice on
throw
that
on
yep.
2 dice.
Yep.
All right, let's do that.
Yep.
Still haven't blitzed yet. Big fan of withholding that blitz.
Push. He has to be pushed to there.
Well, hold on.
Oh, this one to reroll.
Is it worth it? I will take that push.
Okay.
I will put it there, and I will not follow up.
Okay.
Rebel, no, Atlas on the War Dancer.
It's a blitz.
Is still 2 dice.
It is 2 dice. Yep. It's a push because he's got dodge. Oh, you got tackle. No, it knocked him down.
Okay. I'll push him back behind Zitru. No, hold on. I want to keep him as far away from the ball as possible. I push him here.
Okay. Following up.
And I follow up.
Yep. And armor roll. No. Even mighty blow.
No. So that was my blitz. I can only declare 1 foul.
And you declare 1 foul. But you could move, for example, Malibu there and then foul with your loner, because who cares if you only get sent off the rest of the game.
That's the question, though, is do I want to try to pick up the ball just to have the ball? You know, if I have the ball, it's much harder for Midi to do something with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will go for a ball pickup.
Okay, 3+.
I will
use
1 reroll. And this is not my loner character.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so the ball goes to 8, which is off the pitch.
Incredible. Now things get much worse.
So the crowd throw it straight across the pitch. 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. All right. My final turn. Is there anyone I can score with? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's possible. It's unlikely. As well, yeah. And she would be going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay, so it's going to be okay, so I'm going to go with 2+ dodge. 2, 3, 4, 2+ dodge. 5, 6, 7, 2+ pickup. Go for it. 2+. And 2+ go. 2+ go for it to type the game. No. Down he goes. Roll armor.
Unbelievable, James. The emotions I felt in that moment were stirring.
And the ball goes to 1, so it lands behind him. Over.
I feel really bad for you because I know what it feels like to come this far and fail at the literal last move of the game.
And that's it. That is the end of the game. 2-1 victory to the Slavers. Well done. Okay.
Unreal. Truly unreal to have won this game.
Okay, so let's reset the teams back. And I will bring in my non-dead players. You can bring in... You got no one else. Oh, you've got the people that are...
I got Storm. Storm can come back.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about him.
Well, Hawk's dead now.
He
Goodbye,
he
Hawk.
can't get skills. All right, so start off with so winnings. It's going to be, so it was total fan factor was 8, so it's 40,000 each, plus you get 20,000 for your touchdowns, so you get to have $60,000.
That brings me up to 145,000.
All right, and I will be taking home 50, which doesn't even begin to pay for the dead war dancer. All right, so let's look at players with skills. So start with Storm on a D6.
Please, Storm. Please.
He's good. All right, and then Tank D6. He's good. Okay, nobody leaves your team. On my side, Gazekith. He's good. Midi. And Faceth. They're good. Okay, nobody leaves. All right, so would you like to give a... Well, okay, one other thing we keep forgetting to do is sponsorship, because you can probably get sponsored, or sorry, the chance you can get sponsored. You got victory, which is 3, 2 touchdowns is 5, plus a casualty is 6, roll a d16 plus 6. No, not enough. All right. Would you like a random player, random secondary, or a specific player, random primary?
I will pick Viper, and I will use Nuffle God my players, so I roll twice, and I get to pick which skill I want.
That's right, yep. So roll a d6 and a d6. So 2, and then 2. So either Dauntless or...
Dauntless is interesting.
6, and then 4. Or Sure Hands.
Sure Hands is...
Reroll power pickups.
You know what? Viper's been my guy to put that ball in the end zone. I will give him Sure Hands. Okay. Against all probability, a Hobgoblin has impressed me on this team. Sure Hands. Incredible. Yeah. What a gobbo. This game, we're just hoisting Viper up on our shoulders and parading him around the circuit.
I'm going to try and give my thrower a passing skill. So it's a 5, followed by a 1. Well, don't close the book. Reopen again. Is leader.
That's a great skill.
Yeah.
I wish I got to use it more, but the one time I used it, it felt good. Props to, of course, Lawson for convincing me to put a leader stunty out there, which is apparently his go-to, is just put 20,000 on the field for a leader stunty. It's like paying 140,000 at the beginning of the game for a very expensive re-roll, but better. I will purchase a player on the offhand chance I do go to the playoffs, and I will get a
Bull Centaur back.
A Bull Centaur back, yeah.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about expensive extravagances right now, and I'll worry about naming them if I make it to the playoffs.
Well, they're going to play the next game regardless, so.
No, because I failed the recruitment roll.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I lose. Right, yeah. I don't get them next game.
Yeah,
right.
That's it.
Huge props to Atlas, who showed up and absolutely did his job. I don't know that I can attribute any deaths to him, but certainly he threw blocks when we needed them.
Shutting down, because he was the one that tackled the war dancer who didn't get to re-roll when he was dodging out to go and try and stop your second score. So, yeah, that was...
I have to be honest, the Chaos Dwarves and Atlas... I mean, I've got the Chaos Dwarves specifically to stop this team.
Yeah.
And I feel like they worked insofar as it forced you to take some truly insane pass across the battlefield. I don't know that I ever actually Well, I feel like there must have been some times where the dodges made a difference,
Oh
where
yeah.
having the tackle zone dodge made a difference.
So
But
this the thing with elves is that you never don't take a 2+ dodge, but 3+ dodge you got to think about. So the moment you got to dodge into a tackle zone or that, then it's a real concern. And the way to beat elves is positioning. It's just to give them no good avenues, like no good place to leap to. Just make them roll dice, because eventually you roll 1s and 2s, and I rolled a lot of 1s on 2+ stuff there. So I think I failed several go for it's and a few 2+
yes,
dodges. So
famously the last one. I wonder if just not picking up the ball was the better choice, because then you would have had to dodge in to get the ball and then dodge out again to get the ball.
So it would have been a 4+ dodge with a
I should have
reroll,
just fouled the shit out of you.
then a 4+ pickup, and then a 4+ dodge again for her to pick up the ball.
I just wanted the ball, but what can I say? It was a bad plan. I've made several strategically bad choices. I just wanted the ball, James. I wanted the ball.
Well, hey, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, and you came out with the win.
Well, it didn't work, but I did come out with the win, barely. So there we go.
Yeah.
This still only gives me 3 points, even though I beat the top-rated team, right?
That's right. Yep.
And killed one of their members. Perfect, perfect.
All right, AP. Thank you for joining me again today.
Thanks for going easy on me while also simultaneously driving me insane. Oh my god, that final drive. What a fucking mess.
Yeah. That was good, though.
It was a good game. It was a truly good game.
Yep. So you have at least one more game to go versus the Norse team, I think. Is that right?
Yes, I haven't faced the Valkyrie yet.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, Valkyrie is very similar to the, except it's got 3 strength.
There's a reason I got Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so thank you all for joining us once again. I hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll be back later on this week with some more round 6 action. So take care.